without further ado, my man, Chef Bruh.
Thank you. It's your boy Chef Bro. I want to give a special shout out to Ken Bob for having me. I thank y'all for being y'all guest today. For all your catering needs, make sure you come holler at the one and only Chef Bro's Catering. We take care of everything you need, CBD, all that other good stuff, infused, not infused, all your soul food needs. Make sure you come holler at me. I take care of it all. Chef Bro in the building. You can come holler at the one and only Chef Bro's Catering. We take care.
Chef Bruh, do the honors. Action. The guest we have here today is somebody I've known for a long time. Like, I'm talking about, it is rare that you can find somebody when they walk in the room, within 5 minutes, they can make you laugh. I'm talking about like LOL in all caps, like just pure funny. And it's funny, man, like, cause we've been separated for a long time, like, you know, going through our journey as men. And he was working in the restaurant industry and he became a chef, but not just any chef, Chef Bruh. And his origin story started from where he took all of his team members and he brought how would you call that? He had the slogan. He called people bruh. He called the women sis as a way to just kind of bring everybody together, as a way to make everybody unify and be a part of one collective. So I thought that was interesting. And he's got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. So without further ado, my man, Chef Bruh.
Thank you. Having me today. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you coming, brother.
Yo, man. But yeah, we got a good one today, man. Bro, I want you to open up, man. Just tell us, you know, I gave a small introduction about your story, but like, I like you to expound on it if you don't mind.
Plain and simple. I started off as a general manager and fast food, well, more so like a line cook, just like anybody else. And then it just slowly started evolving. And then next thing you know, I was a GM. But then my concept behind working as a GM just started getting more and more frustrating and just time consuming. And it just was something I just couldn't put the energy into anymore. So on my downtime, I just started picking up recipes, learning new things, trying to experiment. And I do a lot of that at the restaurant. So that's pretty much where most of my time was spent. But I would say maybe not too long into being a GM at one of my most recent jobs, a couple years ago, I finally decided to say, I'm gonna go ahead and take a limb and do it on my own. Wifey kind of motivated me and taught me into, you know, doing what I really like doing my way, experimenting with new things, combining old recipes with new recipes, and just having a different outlook on food in general. So once I started putting it into use, it's just been up from there. I'm just slowly but surely getting to where I want to be at. You know what I'm saying? But in due time.
I love to hear stuff like that, man. When people just say, you know what, I'm doing it all day, I might as well just open it up for myself.
Might as well.
I love when I hear that.
Might as well. I just kept looking at the concept of like other restaurants. I worked at a specific restaurant that was across the street from another one. The one that I was working across the street from was real simple, nothing too extra or whatever. And then the one I was working at had so many components as far as food is concerned. And I was just like, man, this other store is lined out every single day. They get nothing but business. Customer service is good. All of that good stuff. People will flock to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So why can't I not do that for myself? Give that same exact energy.
And that's what they did.
Exactly. So I don't have to have a restaurant to give you good food, good energy. I could do it myself. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and jump into this private chef thing and get some catering gigs popping and pop-ups here and there, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll see what happens, you know?
So, like, I got a question. All right, so you're a chef, you do your thing, you do some interesting things with the way you cook. But for your life on the line, this is your Kobe shot.
For sure.
What is your go-to dish? Meat and two sides.
It would have to be
Pause.
I would have to say my ribs. I would definitely put my ribs on the line.
Beef ribs, pork ribs.
Pork ribs.
How you doing?
Man, so
You ain't got to go too crazy.
Nah.
So,
Yeah, don't give them the full sauce. Yeah.
Nah.
So,
Okay, so my concept is different. Where most barbecue is a slow cook process.
mm-hmm.
I cook fast.
What?
Exactly. That's what makes me stand out. Where a typical barbecue could take 4 or 5 hours to cook some ribs, I could do it on a char grill in an hour and a half, maybe to an hour time frame.
And they falling off the bones still?
Falling off the bone.
So what do you do? Increase the heat?
Yeah, it's one of them things where you have to really watch. So, when you're putting the charcoals on there and you're letting everything go, as soon as that meat hits the grill, all the oils and stuff start releasing. And then from there, you might have a fire or two, but if you know how to tame that fire at the right temperature and the right time,
this nigga will.
you can go do that. And it's simply flipping it. That's it. If I let it sit there for 5 minutes, like you typically would if I was smoking it, for 2.5, maybe an hour and a half, it's just sitting there resting. But if I'm sitting there over hot fire, exact heat, flipping it every 5 to 6 minutes, and I'm just watching it. So within an hour and a half to maybe an hour's time frame, I'm already halfway done. And then if I wanted to be extra, I might take them off, put them in the oven, let it finish doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? Just simple stuff like that. But I try to make long meals a little bit quicker.
Okay. So what's your side go to? You got the ribs.
I would probably say macaroni and cheese.
I knew the mac was coming.
I mean,
I knew it.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
No shame though.
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't even say. I don't even think my macaroni is the best. Because every time I do macaroni and cheese, I do it a different way.
Okay.
I got a basis that my grandmother taught me. Okay. But then with the new wave of making macaroni with everybody else, I just take a little bit from what I saw and make it my own creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So each time I do it is a little bit different. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't.
You put an egg in yours?
No.
Okay.
How many different cheeses you use in yours?
I try to stick to 2.
Okay. 2? Whoa.
Yeah. My process and my concept is simple. You can do like a roux, if you will, with the cheese and all that other good stuff. That's one way to do it. But I'm old fashioned. That's why your boy got these auntie arms. I'm in there with the wooden spoon, whipping it up.
Wait.
Yeah, bro. Like you can see, bro. I got the auntie arms. Anybody with the auntie arms, bro, you know they in there whipping it up.
They can cook.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
sir.
So I mean, I take a lot of. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I got them, bro. So I be in there.
Put them 30 extra calories in my mac and cheese.
You feel me?
Yes,
but I say, like, if I had to do another one,
Hold on. You did. Okay, yeah. One more side.
One more side. That's a tough one, bro, because I do so many different things. I would probably say roasted potatoes. I do a different variety of roasted potatoes.
That's a fat boy meal for you, right?
there. There's too many carbs, no vegetables. I get it. So we had to go vegetable wise.
That's gonna make me happy though.
I feel you.
It's good too, but not good for me.
You'll knock you right on out. You know what I'm saying?
Comatose.
But if I had to do like vegetables, it'd probably be something like a green bean. You know what I'm saying? Something simple.
Okay.
I could do asparagus as well.
What about cabbage? What's your cabbage looking like?
I'm really not.
That's my big one. Cabbage and Brussels.
I'm not a fan of cabbage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really cook a lot with it. But I have experimented. It hasn't been up to par to, what I would like it to be. But I'm really big getting into like the kimchi nowadays. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I tried some of that for the first time a couple months ago, and I was like, oh.
I don't even know what kimchi is. Man.
It is a marinated cabbage. And I don't know what culture.
I think it's Japanese.
Yeah, it's one of them on the Asian side.
Japanese.
They take it out and
Toyota at least.
they marinate it in all types of stuff, bro. Let it sit. You know what I'm saying? You stupid. They let it do all that good stuff in the marinade, bro. And it just gives a different taste. You know what I'm saying? With your meal. So just like you had like pickled onions, pickled cucumbers, kimchi is just like the same thing with that.
And I know you got a bell.
Lemonade.
I know you got a bell.
Okay.
You got a bell.
Yeah.
So you can make lemonade 500 different ways if you want. I originally experimented with making it Brazilian style lemonade.
Come on, man.
Hold on. Rewind. Did you just say Brazilian style lemonade?
Yes. Types of ways to make lemonade. I can't give you the sauce on how a lot of Southern people be doing it. But if you look up Brazilian style lemonade, it's basically just taking the whole lemon and grinding it up. Once I get done blending that all up, I'm adding my other components, the waters, the sugar, and anything else. It gives it more of an organic type taste, if you will, to it. So it's real, real strong with all that extra stuff in there, and you strain it out or what have you.
That's fine.
But then you can add other stuff to it, country thyme, extra lemons. You can mix it with different types of sugars. I do a strawberry puree on my food truck, and we make a natural strawberry puree with this lemonade, mix it together. Wendy's can't see me.
Fire.
Wendy's can't see me.
Not even.
No.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do for the bread? You gonna do bread?
Oh man,
You gonna sell soul food? You know, people like bread.
I do a nice cornbread. It's more like a cake cornbread.
He ain't just going to food line and buying no
Yeah, nah. Now we could do. That's what I'm saying. Like I could do it any type of way you want to do it. Jiffy, we can do that.
I fuck with the Hawaiian rolls though.
Oh,
shout out to Hawaiian rolls.
That wasn't no shot at nobody.
Yes. Hawaiian rolls is a lifesaver.
Yes, sir.
Lifesaver.
Absolutely.
But if you want to be fancy and you got time, we can make it from scratch. If you don't got time, Jiffy is always a go-to. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And if you don't like Jiffy, I can make it in a way that you might not be able to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Adding little components and all that other good stuff in it. So I mean,
okay,
that's what we do, man. We do a lot. A lot. Soul food is probably like the soul food and barbecue, probably like my most strongest suit. But
soul food and barbecue.
And you said you had a food truck?
I actually do work for a food truck.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
Where are y'all located?
I work for a nonprofit company who run, and I run the food truck for that company. We're located every Saturday at the Davidson Farmers Market in Charlotte at Lake Norman. Every Saturday.
Lake Norman.
From 9 to 12 o'clock out there.
Get on the boat.
Yes. The concept is we bring farm to belly. So we work with a lot of farmers, take whatever produce they grow throughout the year, the pigs, the chickens, all of that, all natural, organic. And we take it, break it down, and I create a menu. So right now, I have seasonal tacos.
Hey.
Right. So basically, at a typical food truck, you're getting carne asada, pollo. You know what I'm saying? Something basic, simple with some cilantro, some onions.
Radish.
Call it a day. Exactly.
Yeah,
simple. We elevate that. So basically, I have 3 different types of chicken tacos. I have a jerk taco. I have a Hawaiian style taco. And then we have a house taco.
It's my favorite chicken wing flavor, man. Jerk.
I'm gonna have to gas up the Jeep.
Are you a spicy jerk or a mild jerk?
Spicy jerk.
I can't do the spicy.
Yeah.
So when I make a vegan jerk sauce, and it's more of a sweet jerk sauce than like a spicy jerk. You know what I'm saying? So I've been experimenting and going down with that.
Decently guy.
So after that, bro, I do a couple of breakfast burritos on the truck, breakfast bowls. I have a sweet potato cheesecake on there as well.
So that's
sweet potato marble cheesecake. Yeah.
Did you just say sweet potato marble cheesecake?
Yes, I did.
Zoom in on him.
Yes, I did.
Look at the stress you just put in his life, man.
Hey, man, I try to make dreams come true.
Say it again, Bobby, for the camera in slow motion.
When I say y'all doing some stuff, he said a word elevate.
Yeah.
I know why. They take food and elevate.
Exactly.
You heard
Exactly.
It ain't just cheesecake.
Nah, I want to take soul food to a 5-star level. I want you to be able to get. I don't know if y'all seen that movie. I think it was like The Menu or something like that. I think it was called The Menu.
Nah.
Anyway, the chef in this movie. I don't even know if it's called.
I only watch like movies where stuff blows.
It's a crazy movie. Please check it out.
The Menu.
I think that I
know you a chef. I
want to say that's what it was called. It was about a chef who had an exclusive dinner and he invited these guests out, and this dinner was like the most exclusive in the world. Each course that he had was based off of a story that he had going on with his life or something in the past or what have you. So each course was something creative, where it was like, if it was a seafood dish, he had an oasis of like smoke on top of a rock that came out of a certain part of the ocean that he had a memory at, and then put a scallop on top of that and made it so elegant. Now, in this movie, what made it so significant is that as the courses went on, the stories got more intense. That's why you got to really watch the movie, because it get crazy towards the end. You know what I'm saying? But the concept of what he did with that is what I'm talking about. So if it's something as simple as the aroma or the smell that you might get at a soul food barbecue, right? You could take literally make bubbles. You can make bubbles by hand and take smoke from an apple wood, stick it into this bubble, and then I could put this on a dish, pop it, and you get an oak aroma on whatever meal that you're eating with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's a slice of ribs, and that's what I'm saying. When you eat soul food, it's all bunched up together, or it's like a bunch in different corners of your plate, right? So when you're getting soul food, your meals are typically a lot of different things in one plate, and we're typically selling it at a low end rate. let's say a soul food plate costs you about $15-$16, right?
Average.
Average.
Yeah.
When you go in the Gordon Ramsay spot, you get less food than that. Also 5-star tip, and you paying over $100 for one plate.
Jeez.
That's why I ain't gonna never be
You
there.
put more respect on this man's name with something so simple.
Fact, yo.
Right. So now if I
Pay
told
that
you,
Ruth Chris steak price, man.
you know what I'm saying? So now imagine you can come to my restaurant or come to me. I might be able to give you shavings of rib meat on top of my interpretation of a macaroni and cheese in a different way. You know what I'm saying? In this movie, he had different sauces on the plate. Each sauce resembles something that he had a significant attachment to. And that was the course, sauce.
What do you have, though?